Well, hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing great. Great. Are we ready for another pull from the jar video? I know I am. Ooh, I've been pulling some good stuff out. I'm glad I do this, made the list months ago because I don't really remember a little bit in here. All right, let's see what we're doing this week. Okay, use yarn. Use yarn. Wowzers. Okay. Man, there's so much I could do with that because I do know how to knit. I've knitted sweaters. I've knitted a lot of things. Who do I want to knit? Oh my gosh, what do I want to do? Use yarn. Oh, doggy, what do I want to do? What did I decide to make with the yarn? Pom Poms. All right, I'm going to show you very quickly how to make the Pom Poms. There's several ways. If you have your own way, yay. But there's no, right or wrong way, really, as long as you make a pom-pom. And I'm just giving this one a little haircut. The one thing I hate about the pom-poms that I didn't realize I was really going to not like it is it wastes so much yarn, y'all. It's so wasteful with yarn. That's why I'm glad I used my cheap yarn to make them. Because if I was using like a $5 skein of yarn, oh my gosh, I think I would just cry. All right, I'm gonna show you the same thing, same way to do it either way. All right, I just took a piece of cardboard and cut it as wide. The width here is the important thing, because the longer it is, the more fluffy it'll be and unruly. The shorter it is, it'll be more tight. But it's the same concept either way. I think I'm gonna do a double one just to show you, because it's the same thing. So I have my yarn, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off a pretty good piece to tie. Right? Okay, so I've got my two strands here. And if you want to make one strand, just one color, you just use one strand, not two. But because I want this to, have two colors in it, you need to use two strands. If you want three, use three. You want four, use four, So, we're just going to wrap it. I sat and watched TV and made these pom-poms. So they're very easy to do. And you just want to wrap. Ever how long you go is pretty much how big you're going to be, how big it's going to be. And then I'm not counting, as you can tell because I'm talking, but I'm just wrapping until it's as, fluffy as I want it to be. The more yarn you put, the bigger it's going to be. The less yarn, the smaller it's going to be, It's just the way it goes. Alright, that's probably good enough. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut. And then this is the tricky part. What did I do with... Here, I'm just going to cut another. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is the tricky part. So while you're still kind of holding your yarn, you're going to slide it out like so, but keep a hold of it. And then kind of put the string that you cut on top and on the bottom, and try to get it as even as you can, but it's no big deal if you don't. I figured that out pretty quickly, but just try your best. And then we're just gonna double, knot this like so. I'm pulling pretty tight. I want it to be good and tight. Okay, and then you're going to have something like this. And like I said, it's okay if it's not even. It's not really going to matter much. And then we're just going to take the little loops and cut right in them, like so. Alright, first I was using 2 toilet paper rolls, but that started getting on my nerves, so then I just switched to this, and it was a lot faster and easier. So, but there's tons of ways to do this. I think they even have a little tool that you can buy to help you make pom-poms, but don't waste your money. And then you're gonna have something that looks like this, right? I mean, it looks, you know, pretty hairy. I mean, if you want to make a little monster out of it, it's cute, right? Because then it's got all these like little hairs. And I just see these little loops, so I'm just making sure that I'm cutting the loops, right? So you have something like this. The reason why you want to try to get it even is so, you know, like you can see how short this side is. So you're going to have to trim quite a bit, but it's okay. All right, and then depending on, do you want it really short and really, you know, like pom-pommy, then you need to cut a lot off. But like I said, the more I cut, the more I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much yarn being wasted. So, but there's one that's really short cut, and then here's one that's kind of longer cut, you know. So it depends on, you know, how fluffy you want it and how, you know, like big you want. But we could keep cutting this one, and it would end up being a smaller one, right? And if we wanted to make it poofy. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and trim this guy up. And you literally are just giving them a haircut is all you're doing. Just trying to make them even the best you can. I mean, like I said, this is not rocket science. You know, like, it depends on your preference of, you know, like there's a couple. And then sometimes, like that, I cut too close. So now I'm going to have to really trim it up because I went crazy with the scissors there, but that's okay. Then I kind of like zhuzh it up a little to see where else I need to give it a haircut, because you're literally just giving a haircut. But look at all this. It's a lot of yarn. That is wasted. So use cheap yarn. This is that cheap saver, super saver yarn or whatever. Like, I don't know. I bought this years ago. So it was probably $3 for a big skein. And then I probably had a coupon on top of that. So I would not use it. Very expensive. Unless you're just making one pom-pom, like on the top of a hat. Then of course, you know. But if you're doing a project like this and you need lots of pom-poms, then, you know, use a cheap yarn. But I hate being wasteful. And I feel like this is very wasteful. But then you get a cute little pom-pom. Look how cute. And how fast. I mean, that was like 5 minutes. Right. So let me clean this mess up. And I'll bring over my canvas, because we're going to be using a canvas. Okay, so I have a canvas here. I think it's one of my bigger ones. How big is this thing? It's the 11 by 14, I think, is the size of this one. But it's bigger than the 8 by 11. And I've already put black gesso on it to cover the canvas really nicely. And now what I want to do is I'm going to get some colors that kind of match these colors. All right, and I'm just going to put some paint down, and then I'm just going to take a paintbrush and just put dots all over the canvas in all these colors. So, and I'll be back when I get that done. Okay, so I'm pretty much finished. I'm happy with it. I didn't go on the sides, and I did do a little bit of splattering, but I kind of like it. Kind of think it's okay. So, but I am going to put this to the side because what we're about to do, I need that to be dried. Okay, so we are ready. This is dried. It did have a few little splatters, but I'm okay with that. I just think it adds a little something. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put my last name, my last initial. my initial for my last name there. The thing is to find right and come up, just placing everything down so that I know how it will go, right? So, oh, this is gonna be cute. Let's do that one. And then that. Okay, that's whacked out B. Here we go. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I like that. Right? Yeah, that looks like a B. See, let's move it over a little bit just so that it's more centered. And this is why I painted the canvas, yeah, so that if the canvas is showing, it's okay, and why I put the little dots on it, because, you know, hey, I like the dots and all of that. I like the placement of this pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start gluing these down. I'm just using my hot glue gun. There we go. Maybe lost a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. All right, and so that is pretty much it. Isn't that fast and cute? I love it. It's in there, or I'm gonna put the black in there, why not? Oh, come on, glue. This glue is crazy. There. Too late now, it's done. Cute, I like it. I'm so glad I did put those black in there. That looks so cool. Very nicely done. I like it. I really do. I really am digging that. So, that was no time at all that was done. The longest time, of course, is just making the pom-poms. But just sit, watch a few of my videos. Shameless plug. And, you know, just create some pom-poms. Cute. Another thing we can make are little monsters, right? Or little made-up animals. Like, we can glue the heads together, or the head to the body, like that. Let's do it. So I'm just using hot glue. Be very careful with the glue. Okay. And we'll just stick it on like that. Okay, and so I've got some feathers here that I think I'm going to use as his ears. Oh, let's see, I've got green, maybe something that'll pop out a little bit more, like orange. Remember, he's just a little monster. This would be so much fun to do with children. Just be mindful of the, actually, let's use these greens because they are smaller. And again, I'm just going to put glue down in there so that these can just be glued in over on this side. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I have googly eyes for his eyes. Or if you want, you know, you can use felt, foam, whatever. But I want googly eyes on him. I think these would be cute. I'm try to be very careful because this glue gets very hot. Alright, here we go. Oop. Try not to burn my finger. You can make him one-eyed if you wanted. Here, maybe use tweezers. I just don't want to burn my fingers. There we go. Oh my gosh. Look how absolutely adorable. Oh, cute. We got pipe cleaners. We can use pipe cleaners. I'm gonna cut off probably that much. Come in a little bit. Because I kind of want to wrap it around my finger. Get it as small as I can. Here, let's actually wrap it around. We just want it to be okay, what did I do? Alright, and then put his little nosy on. Cute. Oh my gosh, this is turning out too cute. And then maybe put his little mouth on. That, or we could still use pipe cleaner. Maybe cut this one in half. You just need a tiny little bit. Okay, gross. Put that right. And then we can make his little mouth. Hopefully we can get these strings off when they dry. Look how cute that face is. It's so adorable. Alright, and then for his tail, I do want, I think, that one's broke though. This one will do. Put his little tail on there. Let's just run in there. And stuff it in. And voila! We got us a little, I don't know what it is, but we've created a new animal or a little monster. Ain't he cute? He's adorable. Oh my gosh. I love him so much. Okay, his face could have a little work done, but other than that, he's adorable. Look at him. Look how cute. So we've created two cute little things with this, with making our little pom-pom. So I guess it is worth it if we want to, you know, I guess it's not yarn totally wasted. I really wish I could figure out something better with his face, but he's cute. I really like him. Oh, he's adorable. So there we go. Alright, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series. I love this series because I get to actually use stuff in my stash that I, you know, have not touched in forever in a day. So, I love doing it. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe if you've not subscribed. That just helps my channel and I would appreciate it so much. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye.